today, I wanted to talk about the failure of Skate, aka Skate Online. At this point, I am done calling it Skate 4. There's really no point. At first, I thought that the people that were calling me out for calling it Skate 4 were corny, saying, it's called Skate. But no, you guys are 100% correct because this game's horrific and should not be associated with Skate 1, 2, 3, or even Skate It from the Nintendo DS and Wii. I'm not going to hold back on this video like I did in my other videos, at all. So, you might get offended. You might think I'm a homophobe. I'm not, but I'm just going to get stuff out of there. I'm going to be fully honest here. So, I think you know where I'm getting at. This video might hurt your feelings if you have blue hair, aka if you're on the skate team. Okay, so a homie sent me this clip.
Without gender limitation. So when I joined the team, I was very surprised to see all of our characters are genderless.
So, again, let me get this out of the way. I'm not a homophobe, so don't come at me all butthurt, no pun intended, because you're gonna get all upset with common sense. Nowadays, common sense isn't very common, so, I do understand if you get upset at me. But you could have just simply made it male and female how it's always been with the skate games. Skate 1, 2, 3, and Skate It. All of a sudden we get blue-haired dev members, and now we care about genderless skaters in James Charles' closet for an item shop. On top of that, we have this chick named Alice talking about, when hiring, we obviously focus on talent, but it's an important thing to focus that the members of our team fit our culture of transparency, diversity, and blah, 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 blah. Bro, who gives a fuck? We want to play skate for skating. That's it. Skate. It's in the name. Skate. It's not called transition. I do want to mention this. The transition in this game does completely suck ass, and it's funny because it's just really ironic, But yeah, shout out Skate 3 Sam. This game fell off so hard because you guys focus so much on dropping all these stupid clothing items that people for some reason are still feeding into. You guys are dropping AI community parks, and you guys can say they're not AI, but if they're not, they're just dog shit made by some random fat dude who's never touched a skateboard in his life. I get you want money, and you are still somehow getting money, but I promise you would have made way more if you just simply made a skate game, made it $70, $100, supported mods, offline mode. I guarantee you would have made way more. The skate community waited 15 years basically for the worst possible outcome for a video game. Honestly, the only reason it was greenlit in the first place was because you guys can make money off of microtransactions. That's the only reason. I feel like if Fortnite was never a game, I feel like this game would have never came out until maybe 10 years from now. The greed is just too real from these guys because they respond to their comments only glazing the game. They only respond to the people saying they like the game, people who are asking for stuff that's already expected in the future, and that's basically it. I started playing Skate in April 2025 before the game fully released, and I am being so serious when I say this game didn't change one bit besides adding some lighting, ramps that lead to absolutely nothing, and impossibles. This game's been out since August 16th, 2025, and they still don't have a simple pair of white pants, white socks, or even black socks. It's insane to me that they still want you to open terrible loot drops, grind the same missions every day for different currencies, and the homie Skate 3 Sam has been making amazing content as of lately, exposing the lies that the skate team has made. You can go check those all out. I'll leave a link down below.
Did you mention socks?
Very important. Yes.
You can customize your socks. Enjoy.
I don't care if any of these dudes were on the old skate team. Clearly, they have zero clue what they're doing with the game, have no idea what skate culture is, and honestly, they have no idea how skaters dress whatsoever. Clearly, looking from the item shop, they just throw clothes a dude named Susie would wear in the item shop and call it a day. The socks thing is such a disappointment because in every other skate game, you were able just to simply change the color of your socks, shirt, pants, fucking everything basically. But they fully decided to take out features that should have been free, and I'm serious, they fully just removed it. I have the CPT downloaded, as in the closed playtest downloaded from 2022, and it was an option as well. I don't know if I can show footage of that. I probably shouldn't, because I could probably get my video taken down. But there was old skate game spots, there was downhill spots, and it was just overall better than what we got in my opinion. I said this so many times, but the skate team tried their absolute hardest to replicate how we played Skate 3. We weren't ever supposed to get on top of buildings and do all the crazy challenges we did whatsoever. And there would be spots with zero collision or even glitch collision where you would spawn right away, or you would respawn right away, I mean. But yeah, you weren't supposed to be up there, but for some reason they made the game way easier than it should be. There's all these options to make the game super easy. There is no point. Skate is an easy game already. You guys are just making an easy game super easy. I understand you want everyone to play the game, but there was no reason to add pump assist, revert assist, any sort of assist really. You just made what was so fun about the game unfun. When I hop on Skate 3 for the challenges, whether it's on easy mode or on normal mode, I love doing it because there's always a challenge to it. And you have to land so specific with a challenge, and if you land on the wrong side of the pool, you don't land it. But in Skate, you can literally land about anything as long as you know where to land in any sort of vert. I saw a clip where somebody flew across the map basically and landed in the opposite side of the bowl. I'll try my best to find the clip of what I'm talking about. I'm also not calling out the person in the clip specifically. I'm just calling out the game. If you landed like this in any other skate game, any other one, 1, 2, 3, even Skate It, you would not land it. It would literally be impossible. They just made it way too easy. So when I see skate challenges, it just doesn't impress me as much as Skate 1, 2, or 3. On top of that, everybody literally just does the same challenges and just proves how easy it is. I had some dude DM me talking about, can you tag me? That's my challenge and I worked hard for it. Just for that challenge to be posted by everybody everywhere the same exact day without tagging him. I just stopped caring about uploading after that. The community started off toxic, and I can't imagine how it is nowadays besides EA glazers who still defend this trash-ass game. Skate has such a big opportunity to make millions of kids get into skateboarding. Not just kids either, adults too, but you know what I mean. I fully believe if they didn't butcher this game so they can make a microtransaction fest, it would have helped skateboarding and skate culture as a whole. The original skate games just had different vibes to them. They had soul. Skate 1, 2, and 3 had short but amazing stories. Skate 1 is basically about you starting as a nobody in San Van after getting wrecked and breaking your bones. You basically build yourself back up, earn sponsors, film parts, win contests, and slowly grind your way back up into like the pro scene. And then Skate 2 picks you up after getting out of jail. You come back to like a rebuilt San Van. I don't think people respect you anymore either. You've got to reclaim your spot, rebuild your reputation, land sponsors again. And yeah, it's basically a comeback story. Skate It takes place after a massive earthquake that wrecks San Van. The city's destroyed, security's tight, and skating's basically outlawed. You're helping bring skate culture back, reopening spots, filming tricks, and you're basically rebuilding the entire city from the rubble. Skate 3 is all about building your skate empire, I guess, but you start a skate team, move to Port Carverton, and you try to turn your crew into like a legit brand. It's less about proving yourself like the other games and more about selling boards, like going viral and taking over the city. But it's arguably the worst one of the 4. But then there's Skate, which is technically the 5th game. That's the game where you take 20 minutes to open loot boxes, use your skater eyes, and your item shop is either James Charles or Seth Rollins' closet. Also, I keep mentioning skate culture in all my videos, and I do want to say skateboarding in general has been dying in my opinion. When you go to TikTok or Instagram, go to skate clips, you'll see in the comments people who are actually insane at skateboarding hating on those clips, even if that person in the clip is a beginner. It's mainly on social media too, but for years I've been saying that those type of skaters are going to be the reason that skateboarding dies. The ones who call people posers for wearing helmets, pushing Mongo, which I do joke about, but I'm not serious about it. Wearing certain clothing while you skate, you get the gist. Those type of people will be the reason skating dies down. I love my skating community where I live. Everybody is nice to each other, everybody just has amazing vibes. Unless some random like tweaker pulls up to the park, but doesn't matter if you're a girl, scooter kid, transgender. We all have something in common there. We all build friendships upon that. I'm antisocial as hell, I hate talking to new people, but going to the skate park, I basically find a new homie every time I go there. And it's crazy to say that because I literally don't like talking to people. I know it all sounds corny, but the skate team single-handedly had millions of people waiting at the launch of their game. I remember it was millions of people, not hundreds of thousands, millions. They 1000% could have revived skateboarding in some sort of way. Imagine we ended up actually getting an entire story mode, just grinding missions to get sponsors, meeting new pro skaters. It's 2025, there's so much they could have done too with the skate game, like gaming engines are so much different from when they were in 2006, 2007, whenever they made Skate 1, 2, 3. But no, we got V, an AI robot who replaces Coach Frank, aka Jason Lee, aka Dave from Alvin and the Chipmunks. That's how I grew up always knowing him. Skate focused so heavily on pushing their agendas on the game instead of making skate culture bigger. They fully just used skate culture to suck up every penny they can. But joke's on them, skateboarding is actually super expensive and has been getting worse throughout the years. I'm just happy Skate 3 modding community is thriving harder than ever though. Like I just made a video on that recently if you guys want to check that out. I think it's like 10 minutes long explaining the entire like how it's getting bigger and crazier. But Sanjay and Dumbad just found a way to create PSGs from scratch as I was mentioning in the previous video, so I will be delaying my mapping tutorial until that drops because it will make things a lot easier when they do drop that. But yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys have a good day. Today I wanted to break some news to y'all. Skate decided to lock their island behind paywall. Shocker. See how they have all this? Like, yay, Tutorial Island's coming back. They finally are giving us what we asked for. And right here, early access if you pay for the premium skate pass or whatever. Like, that's literally BS. And you know it. And I guarantee you, their comment section is going to just be full of hate, and they're going to be ignoring all of it. Ready? I like this one already. Dislike button. An entire post dedicated to bringing attention to a microtransaction. It's hard to defend this game anymore. I bet you there will be people defending this game somehow.
So leave and go somewhere else instead of staying around a bitch.
Ratio. You should learn what bitchin' is before opening your mouth, boy. Disappointed button. 700 likes. You guys had a new low. Imagine putting a skatable part of the map behind a paywall. LOL, congrats. Now that's facts. Typical big company just ignoring the players and what they want, and then wondering why nobody plays their game. Only positive comments get a reply, but this won't ever get replied to, even if I skate 1,000 times or 10,000 times. But yeah, he gets the memo. They literally are not responding to any of these, and the 206 from Facebook, I guarantee you they did not respond to any of them. Skate style will come out soon, and you're gonna have to... Okay. I think this is an outrageous take. I think Skate Style is an amazing game. It looks amazing as well. It's more of the fact that it's made by one person, I believe, right now. So let's not get too unrealistic here. But let's also stop comparing the two games, because this is a billion-dollar company, by the way, right here. But they're cosplaying as an indie company. Meanwhile, the actual indie company is getting compared to this game, which honestly I think is a compliment for them. But it's just stupid because all these people, all these skate players are glazing the hell out of the game, talking about, oh, it's so much better than Skate Style. But then they'll sit here and rock a fucking outfit like this. But yeah, let's go to the comments real quick on this outfit. I don't know. This is just stupid. They don't listen at all. They don't respond to comments. Like, if you look at every one of their comment section, they don't respond to anything unless it's glazing. That's it. Literally. Scrolling through all of this, you'll not see one heart from the team unless it's glazing. And hold on, look at all this. All these people are just giving criticism. Well, they're also saying the game's dead, but they should know this by now. But they just ignore criticism. That's it. Like, current to-do list by developers, add skate stoppers. Add skate stoppers, you have to pay real money to remove them. Increase the price of cosmetic items. Continue to ignore constructive criticism. Push back the rollout of dark slides. Finger flips and grab grinds. Add more crop tops and skirts. Continue to ignore skate culture. Do not add game modes from previous games and rely on AI to make new parts. This is like the best way to describe the game, and I think this is literally how I described it. We'll look over the next office pizza party we have. Don't tell anyone, but it's every Thursday. Do you even have a single employee that skates? We have done extensive Wikipedia research about skate culture. Most of it was pictures of hot dogs. My mistake. I will have to do a bit more research into skate community and skate culture before I speak again. Thanks for putting me in my place. This guy actually believes that it's skate.
Proof you guys exist, just to rage me fans. Disgrace to gaming.
So when's Skate 5 coming out? This is like when they first dropped the game. Hold on. I made a skin just like this, by the way. And I want to show you guys because this is just proof that even I am doing more work than the skate community. Look at this. They have the shoe facing the wrong way. I didn't even notice until someone DM'd me the other day. Hold on. Where's it at? Are they even going to show the shoe? Or are they just going to show it once? I don't even think they're going to show it. Besides that one. Oh yeah, right there. They have the shoe facing the wrong way. I'll just screenshot it for you guys. Then I'll show you what way I have it facing. But when you coffin, it doesn't even lay down the right way. It's supposed to look like this. Okay, well anyways, let's go to like the beginning of the game. Like right here-ish, maybe. Right here. Night mode would have been the move. They have yet to add that. Do you guys listen to your supporters or read the comments at all? This is absolutely insane to me.
Cry me a river.
There's always someone that's going to defend them. Would y'all mind firing your entire development team and hire people who actually are into skateboarding is what he actually meant. I keep having strokes reading these comments, but I assume they're just so mad that they're not even rereading what they type. They're just typing it, and then they're just hitting send. Less costumes, more brand. Horrendously sad we waited 15 years for Fortnite with the skate mode. Remember the teaser when they said you're listening to the fans? What the fuck happened to that statement? He's right, and I'm pretty sure 2 comments were deleted because I can't even view them. After seeing an early access release, the first season update, and then this update with no new content, just some basic parks on the map and more cosmetics that look identical, it's clear they revived the series knowing it was going to be big, just to get money from the fans who have been waiting for over a decade for a skate game to come out. Talk about taking advantage. This guy knows what's up. Dylan, I like your opinion. Very spot on. Shout out Dylan, guys. But no matter what, if you go to the comment section is my point. I've already gone to that one, but they're hating. Or they're giving recommendations. Not fully glazing. Most people aren't glazing unless it's replies. Anything but skate culture.
You don't know anything about skate culture, LARPer. Also, people have been asking for voice chat, so I don't know what you're on about.
Like, people like this are just lame, bro. And they do nothing. They don't have any skateboarding posts, nothing. And they're going to sit here and talk about,
You know nothing about skateboarding culture.
do you know anything about skateboarding culture? Look, I'm going through everything right now. Not one skateboard in your post. Not one. Just because you can dress like a skater doesn't mean you are a skater. Look, all these video games, not even fucking Skate. Not even Skate 4 in there. So I don't want to hear anything from you. Not even on your alt account, my guy. Like, nothing skate related, and you want to talk about,
You know nothing about skating.
like, those are the average skate fans right there. They want to talk about, you know nothing about skate culture, but literally nothing about them on their page or anything of their personality is skating. Which I will give it to them, because they dress more skater-like than the actual fucking skating outfits and skate. But yeah, this guy's 1000% right, and I've been saying this. This game would have made so much more money if it were more like the previous 3 games and was $60. Even 70, even 100, I would have bought it. Not in this current state, though. If it was at least finished and, you know, had a story mode and everything. But in this current state, I would not even fucking pay a dime. I didn't pay a dime, and I'm glad I haven't paid a dime.